Hey everybody, it's Kelly Cooper and welcome to another Facebook Live video. I was doing a lot of Q&A questions, but I'll also be talking about stuff that kind of randomly occurs to me that I feel inspired to talk about. But again, feel free to keep submitting your questions. I'll still be doing those as well. Today I wanted to talk about how surrendering to your unwanted circumstances is not the same as resigning yourself to them. These are two very different ideas. They're two very different energies. Because here's the thing. Your mind thinks that fighting against what you don't want, complaining, focusing on it, justifying all your shitty feelings based on your circumstances, it's the way to go. And here's the thing. In the world of the action-oriented world, that could be a great motivator for making change, because only in that world would all your pain be some sort of positive fuel to put yourself through even more pain trying to change your circumstances, right? The hatred, the self-criticism, the self-loathing, hating where you are. Again, great motivator for shitty feeling action, because to your mind, all the pain that you're dealing with now, taking painful action, all that pain, that's worth it if it gets rid of the original pain. But in the world of energy, it works very, very differently. And fighting against where you are now, LOA 101, what you focus on expands, where your attention goes, energy, I don't know, those little sayings, I always forget what they are. You see how that doesn't work, because if our energy comes first and then the manifestations, focusing on what you don't want, feeling shitty because you don't like your circumstances, holding fast to all your limitations and thinking and your fears and all your shitty beliefs because your outside circumstances justify them and prove them, you see the problem if energy comes first and then the external reality. So again, surrendering to your current circumstances, you're not giving up changing them. You're giving up the fight against them. Because again, when you're fighting against something, that's what you're focused on. That's where your energy is. All the beliefs and all the fear, all the crap that created what you're trying to change now, you're just feeding it, and it's gaining more momentum. It's gaining more strength. And if you're engaging in any sort of positive thinking or any sort of tools and techniques to manage your energy, it's not going to do anything if that's what it's competing against. Because if you're doing affirmations for a few minutes a day, for example, in the morning, and then the rest of your day, you're just sitting there like, I fucking hate my life, and look at this and look at that, and worrying and controlling and manipulating through bad feeling action. And then you're wondering, well, where's my stuff? I'm saying my affirmations, or I did this workbook, or I did this thing, or I did that thing. We start to see what's happening, and it's not such a big mystery anymore why things aren't changing for us, because our predominant energy, we're still in a fight against our circumstances. We're in a fight against the world. And then we think a couple of minutes here and there of some, personal growth work is going to change all of that. So in surrender, you create a more neutral energy. And if you want to do all that sort of stuff, go for it. It'll be more effective if you have a bit of a more neutral energetic base from which you're doing all of these things. But yeah, you're just giving up the fight. You're not giving up on changing what's happening. You're giving up the fight against it. You're giving up all the bad feeling action and the approaches you might be taking now to change your circumstances. Again, fueled by that discontent, fueled by that bitterness, anger, resentment, whatever it is that you feel about what's happening now. And that, again, that could be a great fuel for shitty feeling action, because again, to your mind, the shitty feeling action is worth it if it takes away the original shitty feelings, right? And the original circumstances that are making you feel this way. But again, in the world of energy, that has no place. It's just going to keep you stuck where you are. So surrender. You're not giving up on anything. You're not giving up on what you want. You're not giving up on changing what's happening to you. You're just giving up the fight against it. Because again, the more you understand about energy, the more you understand about law of attraction, conscious creation, universal law, all that stuff, you see the fight keeps you in a reality where you're just going to manifest more stuff to be fighting against. The stuff you're fighting against now, it's going to remain. You'll attract new things to fight against. You'll attract new things to resist and make you miserable, right? Not because you deserve it or because you're being punished for your negativity, but again, LOA 101. The universe responds to our energy in just a neutral way. We're putting something out there energetically, some kind of energetic signature, And we're just receiving things back that mirror back that dominant energy we're putting out into the world. Again, in a neutral, disinterested, clinical, mechanical, dispassionate way. Remember, you're never being punished for your negative thinking, and you're not being rewarded for your positive thinking with good things that your mind likes and the stuff that you want. So you see, surrender is not going to keep you stuck where you are, because you're not giving up on changing your situation. You're giving up the fight against it. You're putting your energy into a more neutral space. You might not feel wonderful, but at least there's not that energy, and every day you're focusing on what you don't like, and you're fighting, thinking somehow energetically this is going to benefit you. I promise you it doesn't. Your mind will convince you that it does, because your mind thinks somehow the universe will respond to your dissatisfaction. Oh, look how miserable she is without a boyfriend. Look how miserable she is without money. Oh my God, let me give her this thing to make her feel better. That's not what's happening with the manifesting process. So again, you see, fighting against being unhappy without, being so unhappy and being so vocal about it and making sure I'm not even sure the universe knows how miserable I am. It doesn't work that way. Again, the process of attraction is neutral. You're putting an energy out there. You're getting stuff back that mirrors it back. Again, disinterested, dispassionate, clinical, neutral type of way. That's all that's happening. So the fight against hating what you want from an energetic perspective, your mind thinks somehow this is helping you. I promise you it's not helping you. So the surrender, there's no danger in surrender. You're not resigning yourself to what's happening now. You're surrendering to it by giving up the fight against it, not giving up on changing it, not giving up on what you want. You're just giving up the fight. Because in fight mode, you're just focused on what you don't want. And again, LOA 101, where your focus is, that's where your energy is, and that's what you attract, right? So if you're really in fight mode right now against what's happening, just surrender to it. It doesn't mean loving it. It doesn't mean pretending it's a good thing or trying to find the good things about what's happening. Just give up the fight. And for a lot of you, that's probably going to involve probably scaling back on certain actions you might be taking to try to change these circumstances. If they feel good, keep doing them. But if they don't feel good, and again, you're just fighting against, and you're just the energy, check the energy behind your actions. Actions are a manifestation of energy. By the time you're acting, you're already in the world of effect. Actions are not independent of energy. They're a manifestation of it. So any actions you're taking right now that aren't feeling good, your energy is already fucked up, because if it was coming from an aligned space, these actions probably wouldn't feel challenging. They wouldn't feel hard. They wouldn't feel forced. They wouldn't feel like they're things you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, surrendering to what's happening right now on an energetic level is just giving up the fight, making peace with it, knowing that whatever I'm dealing with now is just energy playing out from the past. If my energy creates my reality, I know if I start changing my energy, I know my reality has to follow suit. Okay, cool. I can stop fucking fighting now. When this happens, what it's going to look like, all of that, you must be open to it, because you have no idea. Right now, it's probably impossible for you to see anything, because you're just not in the energy of solutions. You're not in the energy of ease and all of that. So it's right now, especially, you probably definitely can't see it. But as the energy calms down, you get to a more neutral space, possibilities start opening up. Things start opening up for you, and you'll be okay. So yes, surrender. You're giving up the fight. You're not resigning yourself to your circumstances. You're not giving up on change. You're giving up the fight. Energetically, the fight does nothing for us. Again, bad feeling action. Oh, okay. I think I'm pausing in and out. Okay, I'm going to go, because I think the connection's going in and out a little here. I'm in a hotel now. Moving to my new location tomorrow for a couple of months in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day or night. Happy manifesting. For more content, head over to livelifemade-to-order.com. And yeah, blogs, podcasts, information about my coaching services, products, a lot of good stuff there. All right, bye-bye.